Well, some 18-year-old high school kid just broke the world record again. Oh, and is the plant more important than the takeoff step? Welcome to the pole vault, where we pole vault everything. Wait for it. Pole vault. Guys, I have a fever and the only prescription... Commercial time, everybody loves commercial time. Yeah. DS Athletics sells all of your pole vault needs, and if you use these magical codes that are floating around someplace on the screen right now, they give me a little bitty percentage of what you guys bought with monies. And then you're happy because you got like sweet spikes and some poles, and I'm happy because I get to eat another week. Yeah. Hey Shawn, are you doing a pole vault camp? Hey Shawn, do you have any pole vault camps lined up? Hey Shawn, do you have any pole vault camps lined up? Pole vault camp. All right, so far I have 2 pole vault camps lined up. I have one next week in Wisconsin. I'm really excited. This is my 3rd year going to Athens, Wisconsin, and I love those guys. Another one that just got booked is in and around Lambert, Montana. We don't know exactly the place yet, but they put a down payment, and it's at the end of January. I lied. The end of June. I'll get those dates on my website, and I'll talk about it more as I have more details, but that one's open. Anyone can go to it, so you guys sign up quick. I've also been... God, this chair's too low now. I've also been getting a lot of emails about camps and where I'm doing camp, and I really didn't know if I want to do camps again this summer or focus more on video stuff. But I've been feeling a little campy. I'll try and get it like 4 or 5, maybe. We'll see. If you guys are interested in having a camp and you want information of what it would take to get me out there and how you could make some monies by having me go out there, shoot me an email and I will be happy to send you the information. Everybody wins. Also, last week there was a live stream. Lots of great questions came in. Yes, thanks for everyone who came and asked questions. There will be another one at the beginning of next month. Boom. There is a link to the live stream up here, and then I will also put a link in the description below, so you can check it out. Lots of great questions. You guys can learn something. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of this vlog, oh, I just hurt my neck doing that. So I'm thinking about starting a Patreon account because it's getting hard to make these every week. So Patreon kind of works like this. I make these vlogs and I have a list of bonuses or rewards. So if you guys sign up for $1, $2, $5, $10, $25, $100, then you get whatever's in that reward. It could be anything from, well, here's a list. This is what I need your guys' help with. What kind of rewards sound awesome to you? I will talk about 11 rewards really quick. Number 1, do you want your names in the credits of the vlog? 2, on Patreon, there's like a feed where we can chat, only Patreon members. So if we can chat on Patreon, it's like a one-on-one chat. 3, I could give you a social media shout out. I'd be happy to do that. 4, I can make Patreon only videos. 5, I'm thinking if I do the Patreon, I will make it so you guys pick the vlogs. The vlogs will still be up, but you guys get to direct what they would be. 6, you can get access to all of my training videos. 7, I could give you access to all the private videos I have listed before they become unlisted. 8, lots of fingers and thumbs. I create a private Facebook group for only the Patreon members where we can chit chat and I will answer all of those questions. 9, one day a month we go into Google Hangout and we chat. We can FaceTime, you can ask whatever you want. Discounts on Team Hoot merchandise! And last but not least, if you're a club or anybody else in the commercial section, that's how I would make the commercials work. I will commercial the hell out of whatever you want me to commercial. Guys, yeah! Let me know, because either I gotta find a way, I keep saying this, but something usually comes up. It's weird. It's like the universe is like, ooh, you're about ready to quit. Here's a dude who wants to help you. So I'm gonna try it through Patreon for a while. I mean, for $1 a month, that would help me get some Chipotle and keep the vlogs going. If you don't like it, would you like the vlog to stop? I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. I feel weird saying it, but it's kind of true. Before we talk world records, let's talk about why the plant is more important than the takeoff step. First, we gotta go outside. No puppy. No puppy. Oh, God. Go back out. You can't be in the pool. Go back out. You can't be in the pool. No, back out. I want to crush your head. God damn it. You're too cute. We bop and pretty hot. I'm as happy as I can be. Whoa, boom, boom, and pretty zoom. Love is sweet, love is grand, works one. We bop and
hippity hop, I'll never be a millionaire. Whoa, boom, boom, and the hippity zoom.
Guys, here's the problem. Everyone is so focused on the takeoff step. If it's not in the right spot, dude, takeoff step. What's your deal? Get your shit back together and let's get back behind the line. So you find yourself 3 inches under and your coach says, hey, move back 3 inches. And then you run, your foot's in the same spot. And your coach is like, did I tell you to move back 3 inches? Did you move back? Let's go back another 3 inches. So you go back another 3 inches and your takeoff foot's in the same spot. And your coach goes, man, you must just be running really great today. Let's move back 3 more inches. And your vault still suffers and you don't get any better. Seen it 113 times. And this is something I like to call the takeoff paradox, where you keep changing and nothing happens. It's a paradox. You're like, I don't know what's going on. Well, I'll tell you what's going on because I have the answers. So let me do my best Matrix impression and go, what if I told you it's not your takeoff step that's the problem? It's your plant. There is this really Drop my paper. There's this really interesting thing in biomechanics called opposite symmetrics. Picture somebody walking, and when their left foot goes forward, their right hand goes forward. Opposite, but the same. Opposite symmetrics. Left hand forward, right foot forward, right hand forward, left foot forward, right? Same happens when you run. What I think is the coolest part about opposite symmetrics is when you watch a hurdler. If you watch their trail leg and their opposite arm, just watch. Opposite, same, his legs behind, his arms behind, and as you trail leg, watch his hand. Opposite symmetrics, baby. Now, if you plant up and forward with your right hand, your opposite leg will go down and back. Up and forward, down and back. Or if you plant straight up, your foot will go straight down. So part of the trick is knowing that if you let your foot hit the ground first, the opposite will follow. Then your hand will follow. So if your foot takes off in front of you, then your arm will take off behind you, and you don't want that. So if you lead with your hands, because that's what you have control over, hand in front, your leg will go down and back. Easy, right? So really the moral of the story is if you put your hands up and forward, your foot will go down and back. It's really as simple as that. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you an example. Have your kids run 5 lefts as fast as they can, and then have your kids do it again with a med ball and straight arms above their head. You'll find that they do not go as far because their feet were more up and down, and that's what you want. You don't want braking forces at the takeoff. You don't want braking forces. You want. So guys, before you change your step, make sure your plant is good. And if your coach isn't catching it, send them this video. I think it'll help too. So don't blame the takeoff step. It's usually the plant's fault. And who controls the plant? You. So you can fix your takeoff step and your plant and all that fun stuff just by fixing your plant, which is why the plant is so important. Let's go back inside. So the Texas relays happened. Mondo Duplantis, a high school senior, 18 years old, broke the world junior record again. He jumped 19.5 for us little Americans. For everyone else in the world, he jumped 5.92. We have to get on the metric system. I'm just saying. He got 3rd place behind former world champion Shawn Barber, who was on an 18-foot pole, which I didn't even know those existed. He was gripping 540 or 17.8. Holy God. Who got 2nd? In 1st place was the current world record holder. I'm gonna get it right the first time, guys. Renaud Lavillenie. So while everyone's talking about Mondo and how awesome Mondo is and how cool this is, which is awesome, I'm going to tell you about some other cool shit that happened. Jen Scher jumped 485, which is 15.9. For the world lead and took cracks at 5 meters. I know you're not supposed to talk about a lady's age, 36. But maybe vaulting is like wine. It just gets better with 36. 2, count it, 1, 2, college dudes jumped 580. Senior Devin King jumped 580. taking second place. And sophomore Chris Nilsson jumped 580 and won the college A section. Let's put this in perspective just a little bit. In 2013, when sophomore Sam Kendricks jumped 580 at the same meet, the Texas Relays, it was the world lead, and he held the world lead several weeks after that. That's all anyone was talking about was the sophomore jumped 580, has the best jump in the world. Wow. But nobody knows whatever happened to that Sam Kendricks guy. You guys heard anything lately? Just a sophomore jumping 19 feet. So Mondo jumped 592, which is mind-blowing, exciting, extravagant. It's a little warm feeling. It feels nice. And it feels like a lot of other really awesome adjectives that I can't think of right now. But I just didn't want that to overshadow all the really cool other stuff that happened too. Oh, and the senior in high school, Sondre Guterman, I can't read, guys. He jumped 546, which is 1711, and won the high school version of that same meet. And then a couple weeks later, last weekend, he decided to jump 555, 18.2 for the California state record and qualified for the European Championships. Guys, let's review some videos. All right, the first video is from Albert, and in his email, he said he just wants some help inverting and turning, and he's only been jumping for 4 months. Four months? Good Lord, man. I don't know how you got that good in 4 months. You're like Spider-Man. You must have got bitten by a radioactive spider that helps you pole vault higher. Really, I sent him all the videos I had on inverting, and I also sent him the new video I just posted on turning. So I'm excited to see the update. And I explained a couple other things. That's really the gist of it. Great jump, man. All right, next video is from Keith, and he sent me this video, which he turned that pole to spaghetti. So I told him to send me another video, because really, how do you coach that? I'm coaching pole vault, not Italian dinners. So is what he was saying is inverting freaks him out on bigger poles because he's not over the pit, he's over the box, which is a common fear in the pole vault. You know, I mean, it's scary to be upside down over a big metal box or a hard runway, you know? So this was kind of more of a mental thing. It was like, I want you to think about that the actual invert actually adds energy into the pole. It helps move the pole forward into the squishy pads, and you're gonna be inverted and jump higher. So it's like safety win, another safety win, jump higher win. Win, win, win. Danger is if you don't. Looks good, man. That bigger pole looks good on you. One more. So this video is of Blake, but Coach Vesey asked me, when he goes up a pole, he just likes to bail. He slows down. There's nothing you can do there. So I talked to him about, if a kid's gonna bail, I say, I want your arms to be as tall as you can. I want you to run like you're gonna jump off the ground and let the pole slide between your hands. I'd rather have you bail that way than just by stopping on the runway, because at least if your arms are up, we can catch some step data, we can catch some speed data, we can see what your pole's doing, we can see all the other stuff. But if you slow down, we get zero data. Zero data as a coach and zero data as an athlete. That's what I told him for that one. Thanks for sending videos, guys. Reviews, and videos. I try to say it at the same time because my brain is faster than my mouth. My mouth's always playing catch up, so that makes me sound stupid. Guys, that's about it. I reset the counter, so send your videos and I will be happy to review them. I'll be back next week. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if this was helpful. Let me know about the Patreon thing. Email me for camps. Last but not least, leave your favorite joke in the comments below because I need some laughter in my life. With that being said, there are more than one ways to pole vault. Try everything. See what works best for you. If it doesn't work, put it in your toolbox. Save it later for a kid or a coach or some other person down the road. Maybe you'll use that tool someday. Maybe not. But collect tools. With that being said, life is meant to be experienced, and curiosity will get you there. See you next week.